Hey guys, I get this question a lot about rock tumbling. What I use, how much I use, and how long I leave it in there. So let's get started. First, I start off with a 6090 grit, and these are raw minerals. This is massive quartz, pretty angular. This is chalcedony fire agate, more chalcedony than fire in there. But I put them into a 6-pound drum, and I use about 7 tablespoons of 6090 grit. And I leave them in there from anywhere from 7 days to 3 weeks, depending on how hard the rock is. Then once they come out of the 6090, they look about like this, and I put them in a 150 to 220 grit, and I use 5 to 7 tablespoons, and I leave them in there for anywhere from 4 to 7 days, depending on how hard the rock is. After they come out of 150, 220, they look about like this, and they're ready to go into the 500 grit stage, which is the pre-polished stage. And again, for 6 pounds, I'm going to use anywhere from 5 to 7 tablespoons, depending on how hard they are. And I like to leave them in there for 7 to 9 days, just depending on the hardness. After they come out of the 500 stage, they look about like this. They're almost shiny, but they're ready to go into the polish stage. In the polish stage, I use about 4 to 5 tablespoons for 6 pounds of rocks, and they stay in there for about 5 to 9 days, again, depending on their hardness. Once they get out of the polished stage, they look like this. Beautiful, shiny, ready to go polished rocks. And if I need to do a varnishing stage, I use plain old ivory soap flakes. That one's pretty old, but you get this gorgeous polish on them, and they look like they're coated with a little layer of glass. But they're really pretty, and so I hope that answers a lot of your guys' questions. Let me know.